What's happening to everybody? My name is Lucy. I used to, back in the day when I was a kid, I used to go by Potions Minecraft. I made Minecraft videos on here. And fucking life kind of hit me hard. Grew up a bit, grew out of it. Now recently, all the way in 2020, back from 2012, 2013, I'm like starting to want to get back into making videos again. And I'm assuming most of my subscribers are probably dead, but I've had this channel so long, so I wanna keep it. So probably haven't made a gaming video in a good amount of years. I did make a video last year, music video, because I'm getting into music. I'm not going full on into it as much as I want to. But really, what I'm going to be talking about, oh shit, it's really hard for me to play and and talk at the same time. I'm not used to it. But really what I want to get into is mainly some stories, some drug stories, just stories about my life. Today I'm going to talk about the first time. No, actually, an idea just popped in my head. We're gonna talk about this time, kind of around the time me and my girlfriend met. We actually just hit 2 years. I'm gonna talk about the first time. I think it was one of the first times we did DMT together. And keep in mind, I've been doing DMT probably about 6-7 years now. I don't abuse it, obviously. That's never good to abuse psychedelics. I just to use it when I feel like I'm getting on the wrong path with life. I've struggled with substance abuse and, all that fun stuff. But, so, before we linked up, we actually lived together now. This was before we lived together. I was smoking beans for a couple days, and, honestly, at this point, I probably could say I was abusing it a little bit. But one thing I did not know, if you guys don't know what HPPD is, it's hallucinogenic persisting perception disorder, kind of like your perma-trip. I actually do have that from LSD, but I did not know DMT could cause temporary stuff like that. It's almost like it doesn't last a long time, as if you fried your brain with acid. It lasts probably anywhere from a good couple hours to maybe even a couple days. Well, we had smoked some Deems that morning, and keep in mind at this point we're homeless. I've been through some shit since we since I've been on this channel last. We were homeless, staying in a sketchy ass hotel, and we had smoked some Deems before, and things are getting a little spicy in this hotel room. We're getting it on, right? We're getting it on. And to this day, I don't know what the fuck happened or whatever, but I do know that weed will definitely enhance those residual effects. And she's on top of me, just doing some yoga, some stuff like that. And I'm getting so distracted. I'm not even playing. I'm just running around, honestly. Fuck, dude, I'm so bad at COD Mobile, honestly. I mean, my KD's 5, but a lot of people on here play they're freaking bots, dude. But I'm just so into talking, I'm not really paying attention. But, ooh, okay. Only got 3 of them. So, I had a cart, a wax pen, a pretty good one, I would say. And I took a fattest rip. And then it's dark in the hotel room. And honestly, wax and everything honestly makes me trip a little bit too, just from abusing LSD so much. But I rip it, and all of a sudden I see this. I don't know if this was a ghost or is it's me being in some sort of little drug-induced psychosis. But I see this old man looking entity type thing. She's on top, her head's next to mine. So I'm kind of looking up at the ceiling when my eyes aren't closed. So I ripped my wax pen and opened my eyes, and it's just staring at me right in the fucking face. And this was the most scared I've ever been, dude. I fucking hopped up so fast, threw her off me, basically, and ran and turned on the light. And yeah, that was probably the scariest thing I've ever experienced. Yeah, I'm gonna be making. I guess I could talk about one more time. Uh, I was actually probably about 17, and I would not recommend doing psychedelics till you're at least over 25. You know, I was stupid. You know, I have borderline personality disorder, so I'm really impulsive to things I do, especially drugs. But basically, I was abusing the fuck out of DMT. I was, you know, like crushing up. Oh, did I get the final kill? I did. Basically abusing the fuck out of anything I could get my hands on. I started out with Xanax, and then I moved on to 8 mg Dilaudid, which are bad. And I would crush those both up. Me not knowing at the time snorting Xanax does absolutely nothing. I would snort it, you know, and be super fucked up. But then I had a vape with a bunch of Deems in it, and some DMT, and I would always rip the fuck out of it. And I ripped it out of this time, and like what had happened was I like almost immediately broke through, and not all the way the first rip, but the second rip I definitely broke the fuck through, and it was not a good time. It took me to DMT hell or whatever, and it taught me a lesson. There was all these evil, ugly looking entities just around me, and I couldn't move, obviously, and they were pinning my soul down. And basically, like, you know, like, they weren't, like, talking to me in English, but it's really hard to explain. It's like a psychic type thing, and they're basically telling me if I ever abuse the DMT like that again, they're going to leave me there in DMT hell forever. But yeah, that was basically it. I just wanted to make this video for an introduction back in my channel. So thank you if you watched, and I'll see